So now I've watched The Wizard of Oz and Wicked. Both are good movies, but which one is better? The first one, The Wizard of Oz, is kind of like a fairy tale where Dorothy gets blown to Oz in a tornado and makes some friends on her journey to see the wizard and find out how to get home, and the wizard sends her on a quest to get his enemy's broomstick in exchange for a trip back to Kansas. The second one, Wicked, is kind of a thought experiment about what if the Wicked Witch of the West was a good person who's misunderstood because of her conflict with the wizard. The acting, design, and sound are really good for both movies. The music is super famous for both too. Everybody knows the songs Follow the Yellow Brick Road and Somewhere Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz, and Wicked is based on a successful musical theater play on Broadway, so I hear songs like Popular and Defying Gravity played on the radio when the show first became famous. The movies are different because of who the focus is on and how the characters are portrayed. In The Wizard of Oz, the focus is on Dorothy and the friends she makes along the way, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion. Glinda is a good witch who sends Dorothy on her journey. The wizard is a goofy fraud who uses tricks and illusions to convince people that he has crazy magic powers. The Wicked Witch of the West is the villain with an evil laugh who wants to get Dorothy and her dog, since when the house got blown to Oz in the tornado, it flattened the witch's sister on accident. In Wicked, though, everything's different. It starts before Dorothy gets to Oz, and it's about a girl named Elphaba who becomes known as the Wicked Witch of the West by the end of the movie. Elphaba is the hero character, though, because she's true to herself and nice to people and animals, even if that isn't cool at her school. Glinda is the popular girl who tends to be nice to people when it's in her best interests until she becomes Elphaba's actual friend for a bit. The movies have a different approach to the world. The Wizard of Oz is more of a good versus evil story. Dorothy is a good kid and her friends are nice and they just wish they had good things like a brain, a heart, and courage. Glinda and the Munchkins are good, the Wicked Witch of the West is bad, and the wizard is more of a lame-o than anything else. In Wicked, though, it's more like real life. There's a system of power and politics, and Elphaba does the right thing, even though the government doesn't want her to, so that makes her a rebel. Glinda has a good heart, but not enough courage, so she ends up being part of a system she knows is bad, and the wizard in that movie is a sneaky villain that oppresses people. Both movies are great, and you should watch them. Watch The Wizard of Oz first, though. It was made like 90 years ago, and it's adapting the original story that Wicked is based on.